Okay, so for the next few minutes, we need to finish up our au restaurant conversation. So here's the list of things you need to do. This still the same. You want to make sure that you and your partner have your sheet filled out. So remember, both of you need to have the English filled out in both columns. Whatever part you are, you need to have pronunciation notes for that column. Then you need to read through it so you're fluent and you have minimal dependency on the paper. Then you're going to go to the next slide. You're going to click whatever class period you are. Log in with Google. And then you're going to record your conversation. You want to make sure that you put both of your names on it. I can tell you who has recorded so far. So on period 3-4, nobody. So you should be going on that real quickly. You should be able to just briefly read over with your partner and record. You're gonna you can't go out in the hallway. You're gonna have to. Some of you are gonna have to do it in here. It's up to the teacher how they do it, but only the 4 or so of you should go out at a time, and we don't have a lot of time left. Period 6-7, I have Liam's pair and Keely's pair. The rest of you still need to do it. And then for 10-11, oh, great job. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. Awesome. So you guys have all recorded. There are obviously a couple left. You need to make sure you're using your time wisely if you're not on here. Okay, so that's that. So just a few minutes for that because then we need to move on. So the teacher will move you on in about, 5 to 10 minutes. So you're writing final prep writing. So you're going to get a paper and you're going to answer the questions using your notes, and I'll show you another resource. So you're going to have to write a letter. You're going to have to start off with Dear So-and-so. You have to sign it like your friend or see you later, something like that. So you're going to write about your food preferences. You're going to write about yourself. And you're going to write about a family member. So it might not be exactly this, but we're going to practice with this. So create your complete sentences, just like in the speaking, that one word answers do not count. Use your sentence starters and details. Spell correctly because you have a resource on the final exam. If you come close, you'll do well. Add as many details as possible. You have a lot of vocabulary, just use it. Thinking of what vocab to use is the hard part, so that's why we're practicing. Don't write any English. If you don't have anything to say in French, then I don't care about the English. Sometimes it's a cognate. Remember, J.W. Leary, Messina, Walmart, Italian Affair. You can use those in English. They don't count as part of your word count. You have to do 35 words. And use these resources over here. Do not use Google Translate. You know I always know when you do. So you will get a 0 for that, and it's not helping you review for your final. So if you go ahead and click on these, I'm not going to click through them. There are a lot of awesome things for you to be able to organize your writing. Make sure you have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Dear so-and-so, look at the choices that you have, and then go ahead and make a nice writing piece for yourselves. And then again, just write it right on here. Okay, so you should be able to do that on your own. Make sure your name is on it. If you finish, hand it in. If not, keep it with you. And then we'll work on it a little bit more. If you do finish, going to this Jeopardy, this is, it says for speaking final review, but it's for final review in general as well. So you go ahead and pair up with somebody and play that Jeopardy. Remember, you don't have to just do this in class. You can do it at home in a study hall or in advisory. Or if you haven't finished this, I haven't closed it out yet. I am going to hopefully post the grades shortly. I've caught up with, I think, just about everybody. And you want to make sure that you have all those columns filled in. They're pretty easy to do. Okay, so work hard and do well.